Hey friends, welcome to PowerCoat Music. In this presentation, we're going to talk about your home recording studio and what really matters regarding it. I've always tried to be honest with folks who watch my video presentations. To date, I've never taken any money for sponsorships or any free gear from anyone or any company for doing my videos. I've owned a home recording studio since the early 1990s, and I've recorded music since I was a small child. The home recording studio industry for me has always been fascinating so far, and it only continues to be fun and interesting. But before we go any further, I would like to quickly ask you to please check out my YouTube homepage to view all of my videos. They're carefully organized by subject. Also, if you find you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a great deal and allows us to keep doing what we are doing. And now, back to the presentation. The reason why I own a home recording studio is because I love music to death. It's saved my life on more occasions than I can remember, and it's helped me to maintain my sanity. I'm the type of person who has songs and music running through my head almost constantly. I've had this happen my entire life, and I've forgotten more songs than I've ever had the chance or opportunity to write down. I've wanted to own a recording studio since I was a kid. And now that I do, it's a dream come true. So here's my truth and perspective about owning a home recording studio. And please keep in mind that this is my personal view, and I'm not suggesting this to anyone else. I currently have what some may consider to be a lot of gear that I don't necessarily need. Now, this is not because I think it's cool. It's because I love choices, and I do not like to record music the same way every time. My ability to have choices inspires me and helps me to be more productive. I'm at a time in my life where I can afford to do this, and I love it. If I want to buy something for my studio, I buy it. If I feel it no longer serves a purpose, I sell it. And I've sold a lot of gear over the years. You see, I don't care about what other people think about my gear and how I use it. I simply don't care about that. My studio is the one place in my life and in the world where I make all the decisions. While I love to learn and keep an open mind, especially when I can, in my studio, I'm the boss and I have to live with the results of the music that I produce, full stop. I've recorded some very good sounding music in years gone by using gear that by today's standards, some people would call cheap or unprofessional. But isn't that true of a lot of music from the 70s and 80s that so many folks love so much? In too many cases, it's not the gear used, but how you use it in your home recording studio that really matters. Furthermore, to me, it seems that the point is to record music that you love and can be proud of. What's the use if this isn't the case unless, you're just trying to make money, right? So my suggestion to beginners and anyone else who's interested are as follows. Don't let anyone tell you that if you're not using the most expensive gear, that your home studio setup is trash or no good. Remember, one person's need is another person's poison. Next, buy what you can afford and upgrade only when you can afford it or you need to. Both. You see, for so many, it's often unnecessary to go into debt to start a small home recording studio. Also, Spend the time you have learning how to use your gear, the gear you have, as best you can, as opposed to shopping for new gear, all the time or a lot. You might be surprised to learn that in some cases you may already have what you're shopping for. That has happened to me a number of times. So keep that in mind. Now, there are and have always been folks who believe that if you're not using the latest, greatest, and most expensive gear, and if you're not doing that, you need to get it together and use what the pros use in order to get the best results. A person recently told me that if he wasn't using the latest high-end expensive gear in his home studio, that his clients wouldn't record there. Now, that is a reality for some, especially if your home recording studio pays the bills, or at least some of them. Now, see, this is where the truth about your home recording studio becomes really important, because more than ever these days, time and money are tight. Ask yourself these questions and be honest with yourself. Why do you have a why do you have a home recording studio? What does having a home recording studio mean to you? What do you expect to get from your home recording studio? You see, don't let other people answer those questions for you, because on the internet, there are far too many people who will try to do just that. If you can't answer these straightforward questions, then you run the risk of falling into the traps laid by the gear salesmen, the gear snobs, and the my way or the highway crowd. The reasons why people own or attempt to build their home studios can be as different as day and night. We know that some do it for pure enjoyment, some do it for profit as a business, some do it to become famous, some do it because they just, got to get those songs out of their head and into the real world. Some people do it for all the reasons mentioned and for so much more. In summary, I will have a home recording studio for as long as I am physically able to. I don't care about competing with anyone or anything with my music. Today's world is flooded with music like never before in history by everyone from hobbyists to professionals alike. I've come to a place in my life that if people want to listen to and enjoy my music, then that is just fantastic and great. If not, then I know that I'm producing something that makes me feel good and that I'm proud of either way. My goal is to be a music legend in my own mind, and if any of that music happens to reach a crowd that likes it, then that's cool too. Well, that's a wrap. If you like this presentation, please give it the thumbs up and click the subscribe button on your screen to join our group. We have new presentations coming out every 7 to 14 days, and leave a comment in the comment section about this content. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and TikTok. Now, while you're here, check out some of the music videos in our playlist because they're designed just for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you soon.